On one end of this mountain peak, the Armenian flag. A short drive away, across the Lachen corridor, the Azerbaijani flag flies overhead as Armenian families pack all their belongings on these trucks. After a brief inspection, they leave Karabakh behind, perhaps for the last time. Talks are ongoing, and on the third anniversary of the 44-day war, the final victory Azerbaijan is seeking in Karabakh may be within reach. Russian army trucks and the peacekeepers escort Armenian civilians as they cross from Azerbaijani territory through a newly established international border crossing in the strategic corridor separating the two countries. In a matter of 2 weeks, the political map of the South Caucasus was altered. An agreement to open Azerbaijani roads for humanitarian aid into Khan Kindi, where most Armenians in Karabakh live, soon gave way to the first fighting this region has seen in the last 3 years. Baku had long been frustrated that the Armenians were not living up to their end of the 44-day war ceasefire deal. But with battlefield victory secured, Azerbaijan has kept open humanitarian corridors and moved tons of aid to the Armenian community in Karabakh. Officials say that Armenians can once again live alongside Azerbaijanis.
In Azerbaijan, different ethnic minorities and different confessions are living side by side, even in dignity and in prosperity. And even Armenians are living in major cities of Azerbaijan as intermarriages, and they're part and parcel of our society.
Over 13,000 Armenians have left Karabakh, a number that could rise in the coming weeks. For most of these children, this was the only home they've ever known. With Armenian separatists disarming and handing over their heavy weapons as part of the latest ceasefire agreement, their cause has come to an end. Azerbaijan President Ilham Aliyev now has his sights set on connecting Azerbaijan to the Nakhchivan Autonomous Republic, an enclave geographically separated by a slice of Armenian territory. And Armenia is quickly running out of options. Armenia's relations with Russia, its main military backer, have soured lately. The mandate for the Russian peacekeepers here ends in a little under 2 years, and Armenian Prime Minister Nikol Pashinyan faces a growing chorus of criticism back home. While Azerbaijan's President Ilham Aliyev says now is the time for Pashinyan to sign on the dotted line and formally recognize Azerbaijani sovereignty over Karabakh. We've spent weeks in Karabakh following the return of displaced Azerbaijanis back to their homes in places like Shusha, Zangilan, and Fuzuli. And now, Armenians living in Karabakh are leaving their homes. The story of the Karabakh region has long been a cycle of hope and tragedy. But perhaps through it all, now that the fighting has subsided, an opportunity can be salvaged for the two communities, for Azerbaijani and Armenian to live side by side with one another, as they once did before the conflict and the series of wars a long time ago. I'm Oubai Shahbandar for TRT World, Azerbaijan.